Hey, this is Jeff Hayzlett live here at Social Week, doing the greatest things I can do, and that's interview some of the most savviest and smart people. And this is actually Savvy Auntie. This is Melanie Notkin. Melanie, who's got a book out, one of the best-selling books that are out there about ants. Talk to me a little bit about the book.
It's called Savvy Auntie, the ultimate guide for cool aunts, great aunts, godmothers, and all women who love kids. Essentially, it is the guide for the 50% of American women who are not moms, but love the children in their life. Moms and dads, there's so many mom guides, parenting guides, dad guides. It's time for us to have something.
So the smart ants, and so hence the Savvy Auntie. And how did you get that title?
Well, you know, I felt like a bit of a moron, frankly, when it came to the most important people in my life. My then toddler nieces and nephews. Here I was, this cosmopolitan beauty executive, literally flying back and forth to Paris. And when it came to the most important people in my life, I didn't know much. I had a maternal instinct, but I didn't have knowledge. I wanted to get more savvy, and that's how I started Savvy Auntie and SavvyAuntie.com. I thought if I could help aunts become more savvy, then it's great for the children, it's great for the parents, it's great for us.
How big is the market? I mean, it's a pretty good market. When I was at CMO of Kodak, we would look at this market. So you talk about how big it is.
Yeah, thank you. It is so influential and so powerful. I've actually dubbed it PANK, Professional Aunts, No Kids. U.S. Census looks at fertility data, women through age 44. We don't know women 45 and over. 47.1% do not have children. Now that's a pretty big number, but if you look at 1976, that number was just 35%. So this is a fast-growing group of very powerful women who have discretionary income and time relative to mom.
Wow, and it's a pretty big group. So how do you stay connected with them in social media? What's the way that you do it?
I actually was on Twitter 4 years ago before I even launched SavvyAuntie.com. So there's a lot of great opportunity there. Great way to connect with people. I have 68,000 Facebook fans now, which is unbelievable. And they're so engaged because every day we say Auntie up. And it creates engagement, and they're really engaged with all the knowledge that I'm able to share because they really want to know what the great gifts are for the holiday season, for example.
Well, and just advice. I mean, I've seen a lot of your feeds, and I've seen a lot of your stuff on Facebook and see the conversations that go on, and a lot of it's just practical advice, a conversation that you're having.
Well, exactly. What's amazing about it is that often enough, we get advice from the aunts in the community, in the entourage, as I call it. They're able to share with each other what their experiences are. So if they long ago had a 3-year-old nephew, now the one whose nephew's turning 3 can get advice from her. So we're all sharing the knowledge, and there's so much power in that.
Well, I know you do this from passion, and it really shows as it comes through, but a lot of folks can do this for money. I know it's been advantageous for you on that side, too, because really, on the money side, that's how we keep score, right? That's the way it does. So what would you tell other folks that are out there that maybe have that passion, maybe it's around cancer, maybe it's around a cause or something, how they can become a thought leader like yourself?
Oh, well, first of all, thank you for that lovely compliment. I would say 3 things. The number one thing of the 3 is a really strong product. Whatever you're putting out there, make sure that it's impactful, make sure it's strong, make sure it has a promise, a brand promise, so that wherever that brand hits, wherever that message is, it's a brand, it's a message that keeps going, that wherever they see it, it's the same message over and over again. Invest in that, because too often I see people who dilute their message from platform to platform. There's so many platforms. Number 2 is have a really powerful niche. I focused on the PANK, the Professional at No Kids. So whatever it is, focus on a group. There are large groups that can be focused on. So focus on a group. And then, of course, use social influence. Get on there. Talk to people. Don't use a logo. Use your face. People talk to faces. So be sure that you have a strong product, a powerful niche, and social influence. I think those are what I call my 3 little peggies. Those are 3 pegs, I think, to success.
Well, those are good ones, and really what it boils down to is be the brand. And if you are the brand's nothing but a promise delivered. This is Jeff Hayzlett and Miss Savvy Auntie bringing to you live right here at Social Week. We'll see you again soon.